Good afternoon. Are you ready? It's our last video of the afternoon or of the day. I hope you've enjoyed this. I've had fun coming up with all these different cards and playing with some of my new and my old Christmas sets. I thought it was a fun way to kick off the Christmas card making season, so I hope you've had fun playing along with me. Our last, it's a whole suite, but what I'm working with today are the warm hugs. So this is the warm hug stamp set. And then it has dies. And we are going to use some of these dies. So it cuts out some of the sentiments. It also cuts out these little, I don't know, accents. And then there are things that you can put around the, hey Sonia, welcome, that you can put around the coffee cups. So it's a really fun set. And let me show you, we're going to make this card, but let me show you what else I did because I had to play with the coffee cups. So you can get these little coffee cups, and so I just put a little topper on it. And then you can also get these little carriers for the coffee cups. So the coffee cup fits right in there, and you could put one on the other side, but instead I took one of our cello bags and I made a little tag using some of that paper and this is some of the ribbon that goes with it, and that can slide right in there too. So you could put like a hot chocolate K-cup in there. Hey Debbie, you made it back. Whatever you want, hot chocolate K-cup, some marshmallows, you can put that in there, some chocolate on the other side. I mean, just all sorts of fun little gift things you could do with those. So that's the dies that I showed you will go around this coffee cup. I just didn't do any on this one. All right, let's get started making our card. So, before I do that, let me show you the paper. So the paper that goes with this is really pretty too. You can get full sheets so you don't see these pieces. It's nice, bright, cheery paper. Yes, you are on time, Debbie. And the colors on this one, real red, mossy meadow. I think pear pizzazz is the lighter green. And these are very Christmassy colors. But you could use, I mean, like this, especially this red with the white polka dots, you could use that anytime. Green, I love the plaid. And I think, if I remember right, this is another one of the papers, I love stripes too, that is on sale. So, for the month of October, you can get some of this paper on sale. And then another thing, and we're going to use, this is the ribbon I used on the card, is this, hey Betty, Mossy Meadow striped ribbon. That's part of the suite. And then there's two of the smaller embossing folders that are also part of the suite. So it's a fun suite. There's another stamp set that goes with it, which I don't have yet, but I'll be getting that pretty soon. All right, so let's get started. Let's do our stamping first. So I'm going to stamp. So I'm using Mossy Meadow. And I'm going to stamp just this outside ring. And it doesn't have to be straight because we're going to die cut it. So that just makes a nice little accent. And while I have my Mossy Meadow out, I'm going to stamp the outline of this little coffee cup or hot chocolate, whichever you prefer. And then I'm going to use my real red. And I'm going to stamp my sentiment on the inside. It says, eat, drink, and be cozy. And then I'm going to stamp the inside, nope, that's the outside, the inside of my coffee cup. Let's see if I can see this. And it has a fun little star kind of in it. All right, That is all of our stamping. Now we are ready to die cut. So I'm going to set all of this aside for just a minute and bring in the stamping cut and emboss machine. I always forget this is kind of close when I do this. And I have the magnetic plate, so I need my base and my thin die and my magnetic plate. And then I can put those on there. I need my dies. So I have this one that cuts out that shape. Come a little far down, aren't I? There we go. And then there's one for the little coffee cup too. You just get that lined up. Put the plate on top and crank her through. There we go. And now we have, it sticks to this magnetic sheet a little bit. Now we have a cute little coffee cup. And I'm going to put these dies away before I lose them, because I would certainly hate to lose any of these. All right, let's get rid of all this and get my coffee cup unstuck. All right, let's get rid of the big shot. I knew I would do that someday. The Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And we'll bring all our stuff back and put this together. Oh, wait. My bad. I forgot we have to emboss. It's kind of hard to tell, but on this green right here, I did emboss it with the one of the embossing folders. So let's not lose our coffee cup. So I've got my piece of green. And these are the narrower embossing folders. So when the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine comes out, they will fit in there, which will be nice. So I'm going to use this one that has little polka dots. So I'm just going to lay it on there. Bring my machine back because I forgot that we needed to do this. I love how this folds up and is so compact. Alright, so for this one, get the right pieces here out of my stack. For this one, we need the base. These are not 3D, so you need one clear plate and another clear plate. And then just crank that through. And then you end up with this really fun embossed piece of cardstock. I just love embossing layers like that. Just gives them a little more texture. All right, now we can get rid of this. I think I told you last hour, you should see my desk by the time I'm done doing one of these lives, because I just throw everything over there on my desk and it's a mess by the time I'm done. All right, get all our little pieces here. I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to my designer series paper. Yeah, I like this side better. I like the red. So I'll take my Stampin' Seal. And just put that. You don't want to put it right in the middle. It's more interesting if you do it on thirds. And then before I put this on my card base, I am going to wrap my ribbon around and tie my little knot. Betty would like this because we're doing a knot and not a bow. I did try to do a bow at first, but I decided I liked just this little knot first better. So we're just going to tie a little knot. You know, it's always harder to tie things on camera live than any other time, because usually I don't have this much trouble tying anything. There we go. About got it. There we go. And we can always adjust this wherever we need to. I'm going to trim my ends. And then I can kind of slide this around, make sure it's even, slide it over just a little bit. Now we're ready to put it on our card base. This is a piece of crumb cake. Oops. And I cut this designer series paper a little bit smaller than our card base so you can see that crumb cake around it. All right. This is a pretty simple, quick and easy card. So now I'm going to take some dimensionals and I'll put one at the top and one at the bottom. The guys are watching TV, so if you hear voices in the background, that's what it is. I closed the door down to the basement trying to block out the noise, but they're pretty loud. There we go. And now we just have our little coffee mug, our little coffee cup, and I'm going to see if I can get enough liquid glue out of this to just do this coffee cup. So I want to just put the glue like right here on this corner. Come on, I just need a little bit. All right, I think it's completely out. I should not do that right over my card. All right, if all else fails, use a glue dot. A glue dot will work just fine. I have another glue like that. I just didn't want to try and open it. Make y'all wait on me. So I'm just putting it in that lower corner because I'm just going to stick that right on our tag. And there we go. All right, I hope you enjoyed this day of World Card Making. If you want to see more, be sure and check out the Pretties team group that is doing World Card Making projects until 9 o'clock tonight. I have dinner plans with my family. My oldest son is taking his last test for the CPA today, so they invited us over for dinner tonight. So that's why I'm stopping mine earlier, but feel free to go over there and check things out there. If you haven't watched all the videos today, you can go back and watch them. And remember to comment. And everybody that comments on the videos, I'm going to put all your names in the drawing, and we'll draw 4 sets of cards that I'm going to give away for every hour that I was doing something today. So I'm going to wait till tomorrow to give everybody a chance to watch the videos, comment, in case they were busy today. All right, well, thank you, ladies, for joining me today. I hope you got some inspiration to start some of your Christmas crafting. If there's anything I can help you with, be sure and reach out and let me know, and I will see you again later. Thank you. Bye.